and welcome to Young Turks Ideas Without Boundaries. I'm Shireen Bhan. This is a special show because for the first time we're putting the spotlight on Kashmir. For 2 decades now, when we speak of Kashmir, we talk of terror, we talk of shutdowns, we talk of protests, we talk of animosity. So for the very first time, we decided to put the spotlight on entrepreneurial courage and entrepreneurial zeal. While the Indian government has put forward several economic packages for the terror-torn state, we believe it can be entrepreneurs who can be the bridge towards normalization and reconciliation. Here's a look at the 3 young entrepreneurs we have on the show today. He's a second-generation entrepreneur. Amit.mov is a doctor himself who decided to give up a well-placed government job to join the family-run pharma business Eaton Laboratories in 2005. The only pharma company in the state of Kashmir, Eaton has done a turnover of 25 crore rupees this year, and Amit is all set to take the retail route for his brand. Here's the story of Eaton Laboratories and Amit.mov.
Manufacturing over 12,000 bottles and over 5 lakh tablets of general and super specialty drugs is a regular day at work for 29-year-old Amit.mov. A doctor by training, Amit left a well-placed government job to join his family's pharma business Eaton Laboratories. A 3-decade-old venture, Eaton Laboratories is the only pharma manufacturing company in the conflict-torn region of Kashmir. Joining the business in 2005, Amit decided to shift the brand's focus from general drugs to super specialty medicines. Developing low-cost medicines in urology, neurology and cardiology, Amit has also launched an herbal extraction division in 2006 to tap into the rich bounty of medicinal herbs in the valley.
We have basically 3 formulations that we are working on. One is capsule, tablet and liquid. Among the major products that have been the household name in the whole J&K state, we have Alcodine, we have Delizer, we have Polydrox, we have Etaclox, we have Brodil range, we have Decof L-Cold, and now we have super specialty medicines in the atorvastatin and clonazepam. We have C 0.5 mg. As far as the patency is concerned, there are 2 products for which we have got the patency. One is called Esmar. We also prefer to name our medicine in a Kashmiri name so that at least that name is known outside and it's known as a Kashmiri product. So one is Esmar, which is basically worm killing tinea. You know, tinea is one of the worms which is done because of if you are eating a lot of pork or beef, in order to get this worm out of the body, Esmar is given. It gets the worm out along with its head. Then second one is Piles Off, which is basically for piles.
Producing over 200 drugs, the venture grossed revenues of 25 crore rupees this year. Partnering social and non-governmental organizations like the Rotary Club and the Health Foundation, Eaton Laboratories organizes free medical service for the poor and supports local employment. But running a pharma business in a volatile region like Kashmir can't be easy.
That in the last 2 or 3 years we had a lot of disturbances in the summer because of lots of shutdowns and things like that. Definitely the business suffers on that front. Second, since we live in a place where the skilled youth, we don't have, because you know that in pharma sector you require a lot of skilled persons, and in that we used to face certain difficulties. Third is the transportation of the goods, as when you are sending them outside. Say in winters, lots of times when, because we don't have train connections, since in Srinagar there is no railway connection from Srinagar to Jammu. But now within the Kashmir Valley you have some rail connections. So that makes it difficult in winter season to send your goods from Kashmir to other parts of the country.
An entrepreneur who hopes to compose a prescription for change, lyricist and lead singer of Kashmir's first and only rock band Immersion, Amit uses his music to help patients suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. A believer in the power of alternate therapies, Amit has plans to enter the health education space by setting up colleges and could even consider a health channel. With investments of 80 crore rupees lined up, he is looking to take this new vertical to the Middle East, Latin America and South Asian countries. In the pipeline are plans to manufacture veterinary products by 2012. So what more is this young entrepreneur humming?
We are planning to set up the unit in Jammu. In addition to that, we are also planning to set up the unit in Baddi, in Himachal and in Madhya Pradesh, because these are the areas wherein people cannot afford to purchase medicines at high cost. So we want to work for those people who can afford only low cost medicines, which can be either in Madhya Pradesh or in Orissa or in Bihar. In addition to setting up the manufacturing units and increasing our capacity building, we're also focusing on health media and health education. We do look forward as far as raising funds for these ventures is concerned. In addition to this, we also are planning to enter into the retail side, because you know that it's very important as far as the retail market in the pharma sector is concerned, and giving these 24-hour medical shop service and low cost investigation service to the people in the country.
Doctor, entrepreneur, singer and an activist, Amit Vanchu is also the founder of the Kashmir chapter of the Rotary Club. Awarded the Young Global Leader 2009 by the World Economic Forum, Amit has also been recognized as an SIP Fellow from Singapore for the most innovative social entrepreneur in the field of medicine. With his team of over 100 employees, Amit now wants to make Eaton Laboratories a premier pharma brand.